kind of cool to see a new game come out and, a lot of wave of enthusiasm hit the scene. Bash, kind of they're like a college team. They compete in CCC, right?
Yeah, CCA. Yeah, I want to say they started as Purdue's B team. I think past Riptide, we had ITAP, Inkling Technology at Purdue, and I think Bash was kind of like the B squad for that. And I think they're still a college team. I think most of them are still at Purdue now. But yeah, they've kind of taken the torch from ITAP at this Riptide.
Yeah, be excited to see them. And then Orca Ballestra, team that I knew was pretty active as far as online.
Yeah.
It seems like I'm always kind of skimming tournament results and I see their name pop up. Ran into them last Riptide. They put a pretty crazy upset on my team. So
yeah, I think they made top 16 last Riptide, right? Is that?
I think so. Yeah,
I think that was how they got into it.
Yeah,
on your team.
Yeah, they got in at my expense, but
I mean,
few scars there. All like super cool people and stuff, and it's not fun to be on the receiving end of something like that. But that's the enthusiasm of like a LAN, the pop off, the upset and stuff. It's like I can't be mad about that for too long.
Yeah, I remember last year, I think that was kind of, like, as you said, a bit of an upset for them to be in top 16. But I'd say this year they've definitely improved a lot over the past year. And I would be surprised for them not to be this year. I think they're seated around the 13 or 14 range. But yeah, we'll probably see a lot of them.
Yeah, definitely a team whose stock has risen substantially in the last year. And we're going to get underway here. We're going to start off on Mahi Mahi zones. Looks like the comps are coming out. Interesting to see the ballpoint come out. They're going to opt for the NZAP for their cooler is Orca Ballestra. And on the other side, they're going to go up against a heavy edit providing the cooler. Yeah,
for some reason, I always associate Orca Ballestra with the Swiffer. I don't think their Swiffer player is able to make it out to Riptide today, but we'll see how this goes for them.
Yeah, definitely the iconic Swiffer, but going to have to do without it. It is going to be them cleaning things up right now, getting that initial wipe, getting control, and they are pushing up into Bash's base right now.
Yeah, I'd say I have really favored Orca Ballestra for this set. This is going to be like a good opportunity to Bash to work on their retakes and see if they're able to make it back in against such a oppressive team.
Yeah, let us having to pop that bubbler just to survive the Inkjet. The Inkjet's able to get everybody else.
Can't say the bubbler didn't work though. So, well, okay, I guess maybe not.
Yeah, they are pushing up. Orca Ballestra being very aggressive right now. You see Lanky just all the way up into their base, taking on two players. They're going to get both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Lettuce just having to run away.
Yeah, so tense for getting the quad, but
we see the strikes coming out, trying to get into control, but then there's that Kraken, so he's going to have to slow things down.
Oh, you hate to see
sometimes when it rains, it pours, man. the bubbler come out, but yeah, this is going to be a quick game one victory here for Orca Ballestra.
Yeah, they definitely had a plan for this map.
Don't know if you guys heard that, but a member from Orca Ballestra
I'm kind of wondering if that's picking up on the mic, but yeah, they're only a handful of feet away, so I think we're going to hear their pop-ups today.
Doesn't matter what kind of opponent you're facing on the LAN. When you get the win on the stream, always feels good.
Yeah, great way to start your weekend.
Always want to celebrate that. Yeah, the fist bump coming out, so they're feeling good there.
Yeah.
Observing
see a few fist bumps in real life too.
The Discord messages or the chat or whatever that was. Always kind of interesting to check in live what people are feeling.
Yeah. Exactly.
At least when you win. When you're on the losing end, it's like,
Yeah. I don't know. I always in the back of my head, every time I make a really dumb mistake, like jump off the map on land or something like that, or die to a Rainmaker pop, I'm always like, okay, I know in 2 days I'm going to be going back to stream, seeing if anyone's acting typing in the chat, why did they just stand in front of the Rainmaker shield like that? Or
the cam operators have a knack for finding who's going to fall in the water. It's
exactly.
That's their goal. I think they get punished if they miss a single person that does fall in. But yes, that was game one. So then we are just going to wait for the map to get set up here. Game two, we're going to go to Rainmaker Mansa Maria, so that'll be a good time. Yeah, this could be a quick one, or it could be one where somebody's defending a 2-point lead for 4 minutes straight and people are just shooting each other on grates. Yeah, it can be a tricky one to KO. Just you really have to kind of drop so far low, where the goal is. So the defending team does have a lot of high ground, but we saw with the 52, the Killer Whales along with the Inkjet from the ballpoint plus the blaster. Orca Ballestra definitely has a lot of tools to harass people on high ground. Yeah, I don't think we saw any Pencil that set. I haven't really been checking to see has Pencil
fallen off at all since the nerfs? Because I haven't seen a lot today, but I don't know if this is like the best sample we're getting.
Maybe a little. There's definitely been some experimenting out there.
Yeah, I think Rainmaker is probably the mode to do it, because like this is probably the mode I've seen like Pencil like pick the least, if that makes any sense. But
yeah, the object damage not super crazy on the shield, so it's a decent opportunity to pick something like that heavy edit, really just be able to get that quick pop and, at the very least, quick map control, or maybe even get lucky and get a couple of kills off of it.
Yeah, it looks like the ballpoint's coming out again. I've been seeing a few of those today. Always fun to see Inkjets again. I'd say that's one of my favorite specials to watch.
Yeah, it looks like we see about the same comms coming out, so both teams just kind of running into mid right now. I'd imagine Bash has a decent chance of getting pop right now if they do want to go for it. And yep, they're going to get that right away.
Yeah, no one using Object Shredder, so I think pops won't be as like sudden this game, but we'll see. There's a lot of bullet weapons.
Lanky is putting on a clinic with the 52 right now. Just going to casually start the game with a triple.
Looks like looks like we missed. Multiple people falling off the map right now.
Oh my gosh, it's carnage here. It's hard to compete against Orca Ballestra plus the stage.
Exactly. Yeah, they're doing a good job defending this checkpoint. I think the Inkjet might be what they need to break through, but coolers are out, so they'll probably at least have a defense for this second phase of the attack.
Decent job darting around there and then popping the bubble to secure your life against the Inkjet right now. Not really able to find anybody. Orca Ballestra is going to at least break the checkpoint now, but it looks like Bash is being able to hold their own now, taking out the 52. They might have a chance to just let this reset and get a foothold back into mid. Yeah,
great textbook defense by Bash. Even though the Jet came out and they were down 2 members, they were able to use the cooler to get back in the game and really didn't give up this street area. So I think it'll just stay at like a 1 checkpoint lead.
Yeah, we see Orca Ballestra just picking it up the Rainmaker again right away before they even got any picks. They just are staying aggressive, keeping their foot on the gas pedal, but we see a Battle Junior coming in here, able to force the Rainmaker to die.
I think that's another stage death that we see again. No one's really being able to take out these Rainmakers. It's mostly just the stage.
We need on the results screen how many KA the stage is getting. But
yeah.
Right now we see Catbeam dropping in.
Oh, that was
a nice direct right
great
there.
Great dodge, but yeah, just got completely cleaned up. And Squeak's just going to dunk it. And I'm not sure if that picked up again, but big pop-up from Orca Ballestra.
I think the Inkling and the person were doing the same movements at the same time, raising their arms up in the air and slinging it down. Orca Ballestra taking care of business here in game 2, trying to just get a clean sweep on this set.
Yeah, I'm not sure what sets we'll see in the future, but I want to say Triggerfish Zones is also in this group, so they could be fighting them next round, which would also be like a barn burner, but
yeah,
good to get a warm-up in at least before you have to face them.
Yeah, it's, definitely hard. These teams have been waiting, so these those first round jitters, I know a lot of people, it's not like an online tournament where you can go and play an hour before the tournament or something. These stations, this is a big LAN, so these stations are pretty filled up. There's not really much opportunity to just pull yourself off to the side and warm up unless you want to play tabletop and gamble with the resort Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, I'm shocked at how many signups we had this year, because we have 12 stations, which I think is a record amount for at least a Western LAN, I want to say. But yeah, we're using pretty much all of them nonstop. For 8 hours straight. So there really isn't a good chance to warm up here. So you kind of just have to be able to make your game plan go through without any setup. Yeah,
because you take into account too, the travel time and stuff. A lot of these people probably haven't even played the game today or maybe even yesterday. So
yeah, exactly.
Just kind of getting yourself back into things, getting the movement down, just kind of warming up that muscle memory again is important. So sometimes it takes a game or two to get the jitters out, but it seems like Orca Ballestra not too antsy at all right now.
Yeah, I want to say there's a CCA event coming. Is that Saturday for
Splatoon?
Splatoon?
Yes, Saturday we'll be getting rowdy with the college kids. So
yeah, because I would be surprised if we didn't see Bash in some form at that. So yeah, this is at least if Orca Ballestra is a really rough draw for your first round. Probably one of the most coordinated and just strongest mechanically teams in the tournament. But yeah, this is at least decent warm-up for that, so they won't go into that cold.
For sure. And so now we're going to get underway here. Game 3, Clan Blitz, Robo Ramen. Wow. I don't think I've ever said the whole map map name like that.
Yeah, half of these new maps, like,
mouthful.
I've never even bothered learning their names. Like, sometimes people say, like, Hagglefish or something, and I'm still like, which one is that? Is that, like, the shopping mall?
And now we see another early pick coming down, and got to take care of this 52 early. It's been a menace, but instead just going to fall back into the blaster fire. We see members of Orca Ballestra just so quick, getting that cooler and then just diving in, but gonna have to slow down a bit because they don't quite have enough clams to push too much. They have all the members of Bash just kind of stuck in this corner.
Yeah, we see Squeak on the snipe, and Lanky's completely, like, flanked around that side of the map. Unfortunately, like, oh, never mind, I spoke too soon. I was kind of wondering if those two front members would get overwhelmed, but no, they just held their ground and able to start scoring.
Yeah, it's so hard whenever you're used to the 52 running at you and you think, you know, you can kind of play against that aggression, and then they're just all of a sudden are content with just staying behind their wall and holding that space and waiting for the rest of their team to come in and take you out.
Yeah, I don't know if it was intentional, but that Kraken did a great job defending their teammate. You can't really fire into it, and their teammate kind of used that to their advantage.
Gonna pop a Zuka just to try to take out Lanky on the side here, and not going to be able to. Bash having a really hard time just getting back into mid.
Yeah, they'll at least have, like, sometimes reset, because I don't see a whole lot of clams on the side of Orca Ballestra, and it's certainly enough to score, but I think this will take a while to knock out. So Bash might have some time to get their bearings.
Yeah, we see the cooler is out. Oh, 3 down. This is an opportunity here for Bash to go run into mid. They are going to have to dodge this Think Jet, though. Really nice timing there, able to hold this space and hold this team back while the teammates respawn, but looks like they are going to at least be able to punish one who might have been jumping in or just running it a bit too much as the Ink Jet was ending. And now we see the members of Bash slowly trying to work their way forward, but...
Oh, that was rough. The ballpoint had exactly what they needed. All the members lined up, and yeah, it looks like Bash had a nice resurgence from that, but it looks like they're going to have to play defense again for a while.
Yeah, we see the basket get popped once again. It looks like, again, just this 52 is wreaking havoc. We see the clams coming in. It's going to be important if this heavy can try to slow things down, as they're in a decent defensive position right now.
Yeah, ballpoint I think has a little decision paralysis of, like, I think I can probably, like, hold them in their base, but we need to score clams at some point.
Yeah, and Squeeze coming in with a full 7. Going for the mathematically efficient scoring there. And we see now it's all the way down to 11. There is an NZAP that still has 3, and then we see the ballpoint pick up some more. Going to throw that Fizzy to get in.
Oh, the zap came all the way around from the right side, and that is the set.
The pop-off is real. We caught it. The Orca Ballestra making a statement here to start their pools, winning this set with a clean sweep 3-0.
Yeah, that might give them a little time to, you know, take a breather, get some water. But yeah, 2 more sets in this round, and yeah, they are poised to take this group, but they'll probably have a handful of tough teams in their way.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta admire the format. I know, just I can't even imagine how you can have 107 teams play with any kind of efficiency over a 3-day period, and, like, you know, like I said, people come all this way. You don't want to just throw them into a double elimination bracket.
Yeah, exactly.
Have them done playing in 2 hours. So it's nice that, you know, everybody's gonna kind of get a chance to. You know, they get 3 sets right away the first day, no matter what. And then, depending on where you kind of finish there, you're either going straight to top 32, or you're maybe doing a redemption tomorrow. Or
yeah.
Do you think is later today we're doing some of the? I think we are doing some of the.
I wasn't sure.
The bronze or the silver.
I want to say we had like 5 or 6 rounds of pools.
Yeah, it is
so
pools all day. Yeah,
I think. Yeah, tomorrow, I think the first half's going to be the silver and bronze, so we'll see a handful of teams again. And then I think we have 3 pools of redemption.
Yeah,
pretty much everyone's getting at least like 5 or 6 sets. And, like, if you're making it all the way to grands on Sunday, that's probably 11 or 12 or something.
Yeah. Everybody's getting a second day. So, and Bash, you know, like I said, competing in the collegiate tournament, so they'll be back even for some bonus Splatoon here.
Yeah, probably a busy day tomorrow for them.